So I'm waiting for the fan to turn off. It's almost there. There we go. Okay, good. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So for this video, we're going over circuit number 1. We're going to be reviewing the circuit, the code, and the challenges. So if you notice, I already uploaded my code. I have 2 LEDs blinking. I have my 2 resistors and my wires. So at this point, take some time to set up your circuit. So notice we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jumper wires, 2 resistors, 2 LEDs. So anyways, go ahead and set this up. Pause the video. Just make sure that you disconnect your breadboard while setting up your device. So once you set everything up, what you should do is connect your breadboard to your computer using the red USB cable. So what we're going to do now is pretty much go over to CodeBender. So make sure you type up this website, click on sign in. You're going to scroll down and you're going to click on sign in with Google. So from here, you're going to click on create sketch. Oops. Go ahead and click create. You can title your document whatever you want. So in this situation, I already used the CodeBender plugin. So if you get a notice right here where you still need to add your plugin, go ahead and open up another tab, type in CodeBender plugin, find this link right here, click on it, and then make sure you add the CodeBender app or plugin using this blue button or this green button right here. So go ahead and click it, add to Chrome, and you should be good to go here. So in this case, I already have my USB connected to my computer. So if I open up this drop-down menu, I'm going to select the option with the USB 0. You might have a different title, but go ahead and click it. Make sure you navigate this drop-down menu and find Sparkfun Redbaord. So from here, we go over to this code. You're going to select Control A to copy all the code, Control C or copy. We go back to CodeBender. We're going to delete everything here. And now we're going to paste what we just copied. So at this point, we run our code on Arduino. And notice our board is communicating with the computer. The code was uploaded, and our LEDs are blinking every minute. Well, actually, this LED is not blinking, so there is an error going on with this one. So if we look at our code, we are using pins 6 and 5. So if we look here, my jumper wires are on pin 9. So I'm going to move this to 5 or 6 and 5. And now both of my LEDs are working. All right, so what we're going to do first is see the patterns in this code. So if you notice, we have this void setup section where we're activating certain pins on our board, which are pins 6 and 5. And they are pretty much called output because we're sending electricity to these objects. Down here in the void loop section, we're repeating the code. So if you notice, we have digital write 6, digital write 5, and they're both highs. High means that we turn on our LEDs, and we're doing this for every 2 seconds. And then after 2 seconds, we do a low on 6 and a low on 5, and we turn off the LEDs for 2 seconds. And this keeps running, and we keep repeating the code over and over again. So at this point, what you're going to be doing is challenges 1 and 2. So you need to add a third LED and make it turn on. So what we need right now, we're going to add another jumper wire like that, what we see here, and a resistor and an LED. Well, actually, we need 2 jumper wires, a resistor, and an LED. So I'm going to go ahead and connect it. So I'm going to disconnect my breadboard. I'm going to add this jumper wire to pin number 4. And I'm going to place this one on the right side of the breadboard. And then this resistor here, I'm going to go ahead and bend it. Don't worry about breaking it. It should be fine. Make sure it has 2 orange lines, a brown line, and a gold line. I'm going to place this one on line 14 on one side of the breadboard, and then line 14 of the other side. Then I get my LED. This long leg, the short leg, is going to be connected to the resistor. And then I'm going to have another jumper wire connecting the resistor on line 14 on the left side to this column right here. So I'm going to insert that there. I'm going to connect my breadboard. And I go back to my code. So I'm using pin number 4. So I'm going to go ahead and activate pin 4. So I'm going to copy this line and paste it, type in 4. And then down here, I'm going to copy this line here. Paste it. And instead of 5, I'm going to write 4. So that's going to turn on our third LED. I'm going to copy this line, hit enter, paste. And I'm going to delete the 5 and put a 4. So at this point, I'm pretty much going to run on Arduino. So let's see if the code works. So we turn on all 3 LEDs, and then we turn off the LEDs. And that's pretty much it for that challenge. For challenge 2, we're going to make all the LEDs blink really fast. So pause the video, try it out, and see what you can get. So at this point, we notice that the delay is changing the pace of the blinking. So you should try to change this number and either increase it or decrease it and see what happens. So in my case, I'm going to go ahead and decrease it by putting 100. I'm going to put 100 here and go ahead and upload. Control U or click on Run on Arduino. And notice we got a faster blinking rate. So anyways, thanks for watching. And now try out circuit number 2.